Hey folks, and welcome to Brick Talk TV Live, and welcome to the third instalment for our Brick Cross train station, which we're up to about bag 11 now so far. So from the first 11 bags, you can see we've got most of the groundwork if you missed it last week. We've got the main entranceway plotted out there. We've got a little sort of cafe bar area over this side, and here you've got the ticket and news agents, which has the wall that opens up sideways so you can, see if I show you, so you can get into there. Also around the other side, last week we built a bit more detail around the platform area, so you can see there's a balcony now and a little cover. There's also a ticket machine on the platform there, and a bench, and a couple of signs such as the map for the network and the train station sign. So we're going to crack on today. I'm going to see if I can try and complete it today. We're up to bag set 11 of 18, I think there was, so there's still quite a few bags to get through. So let's see how far we get and go back into zoom mode. And you can see the top down view of what we've got so far. And now we're going to put this to the side actually, and we're going to start to build a separate piece. So today is mainly probably going to be consisted of building the top part of the train station and the roofs for most of it. If we don't complete the set this week, we'll complete it next week, and then I'll do the new modular building once it arrives as the next stream. So we'll do the Tudor corner as well. So we're going to start with a couple of 1x6s snapped together, and then going to add a couple of 1x1 plates each end of these. We're going to do another one, so another couple of 1x6s snapped together. Stick our 1x1s. And then these two, bring back in the right way round. Bring back in the set here. These are going to sit just in here on these white plate that's sticking through. One goes there. We'll leave a stud gap and stick the other one next to it. Sort of groundwork for some windows probably. Then just behind that, we are going to stick a 1x6 tile, which is going to go in black here, just in front of this window. And then at the end of that, we'll stick a 1x1 round black piece just in there. And then we also have a 1x3 brick in tan colour, which is going to go at the back, facing that way, with a one stud gap there. Then we'll slide this out the way again. We're going to get an upward facing black bracket, if I can find it. Excuse me, here. And then we're going to get two curved pieces here in black, and we're just going to stick them into the back like this. Excuse me. Then on the front we're going to stick a 2x6 tile, navy colour, on that bracket there. And then on here we're going to stick the another sticker, which is another one of these news bricks stickers, which we also stuck on last week on the front of that news agent / ticket office on the side. I'm going to stick that on there like that. And then this is going to go back over here, just above here, which is where the doorway is on the inside of the train station, so people can go in to get their news agent stuff and tickets. So that's now stuck in there. Next up, we're going to build 3 of these next things. So we're going to do what we've done before to get these launchers here. We're going to stick them in, as we did before, into some Technic 1x1 bricks with the cross hole in. Continues the architectural theme of this set. So we'll stick these together. These are going to go, if we bring back in again, these are going to go between those pieces that we built earlier here close these gaps up. So one goes on there, one in the middle here, and then one's going to go just on the end in there. Then along the front we're going to get a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1 by 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, too big, so 10. That's going to run along the front, across the rear part of the studs there. Then we're going to get a jumper tile. We're going to add, in a tan colour, we're going to add one of these pyramid type pieces on that stud there in the middle. Make it look like that. That's going to go on top of the scroll pieces here that's sticking out from the edge of the set. Again, slide that out of the way. We're going to build a little piece of corner here. So we start with a 1 by 3 plate. We're going to add a 1 by 3 brick going at a right angle on one stud, and then we'll stick a 1 by 2 plate underneath the base there. Then we'll add a 1 by 2 brick on here, another 1 by 3 brick going right across, and then we're going to put a 2 by 2 inverted brick on the 2 studs there. So we end up with a corner piece that looks like this. Then on top we're going to stick a corner brick that's going to overlap on our inverted piece like this, with a 1 by 1 brick on the end and a 1 by 2 going across. And then to finish it off, I think we'll stick a 1 by 3 plate running across the top here, and a 1 by 1 plate which just goes on the end there. With that constructed, this is going to actually slide at the rear bit here in the corner. We've just put that black pipe in. Then we're going to build another corner piece again, so we get a 1 by 3 plate and stick a 1 by 2 plate into the base of it like that. Then we're going to stick a 1 by 2 plate at a right angle with a 1 by 1 plate on top to level it off. Then we stick some 1 by 2 plates again to add another layer, and then we stick a 2 by 3 plate over the top, a 2 by 3 brick on top of that, followed by another plate on top of that. So we've got something that looks like this at the moment. Then we're going to stick a 1 by 3 plate down here, followed by a 2 by 4 plate. So there's a 3 stud overhang there, on there, and onto that we're going to stick 2 of these 2 by 2 curved bricks on the end, with a 1 by 1 tile on that end here, followed by a 2 by 3 plate goes across there. It's got this little cover. Then we're going to stick a 2 by 3 inverted brick on here, followed by a 1 by 3 next to it. At the back we'll stick some 1 by 1 plates just at each end of here. The camera's gone a little blurry. There you go. We've got the plates in here, and then we're going to stick a 2 by 3 plate across the top of those inverted pieces. So we end up with something that looks a bit like this. If you bring this back in, this is actually going to go over in the middle here. So this is actually a cooker hood for the stove that we made last week, for the extractor fan, if you like. And that should slot in to position there, which it does. Then we're going to get a 1 by 3 plate somewhere, and we'll get a 1 by 1 brick and stick that on the ends. Then we'll get a corner brick and stick that on the plate. With the overlap we'll stick a 1 by 1 plate into the base to level it off. Then we'll go 1x3 brick on top with a 1x1. Another corner brick, another 1x1 on the ends, and we'll also put a 1x1 plate on the end of that one. And then this is going to go at the front corner over this way. So it just fits in over there. Then we're going to get some 1x2 rounded ends in black again, so similar to what we did last week, and we'll stick these at the top of each of the poles that we've put in position already. Keep them in position. Then we get a 1x2 plate and a log brick. Going to stick those together like that. Then we stick another log brick on top of that, followed by another 1x2 plate on top of that. Then we'll get 2 Erling bricks and stick them on top of the top plate. And into the front of those we're going to stick an ingot tile like that. And we'll stick a 2x2 plate on top of that. And then that's going to form the front of our facade here at the front. So it just adds a little bit of detail into the front of the building. Then slide this to the side. We're going to build 8 of these next things, which are basically just windows. So we've got the black window frames, and we're going to have some gold inserts. So these are going to go probably in the side of the building, I reckon, onto those gaps we've just built. So we'll have 2x2 windows. And then we've got these. We'll stick these in pairs. And then if you bring back in the model, these are going to go in the gaps we've got left here. We actually put the inserts in this way. There's our windows in the main train station hall there. Next up we're going to build 2 of these things, and it's just some white window frames, and these just have some trans clear glass inserted. And then these are going to go on top of these 2 larger windows which we inserted last week. So just raise the height of those windows, and then around those we're going to stick 4 reddish brown taller archways, 2 of which go here just in front of the window facing each other. One goes inwards on this side, and then the other one goes inwards on that side. And we're going to get a couple of 2x2 reddish brown plates to stick these 2 archways together. And then we've got this longer plate here that's going to run across the top of these windows that we've just, actually that's too long, I think. Keep wanting to put this larger 1x12 on. It's a 1x10 we want. That goes on there. Then we've got a 2x2, a 1x2 in reddish brown and in tan. The tan one goes at the front here, and our 2x2 goes in here, and then our 1x2 goes again on that side. Then we've got a 1x6, a couple of 1x1 plates, and a 1x1x5 in white. That's going to go on the end over there. Our 1x6 is going to run across the back here. Connect the windows and the archways together. Then at the front we're just going to stick the 1x1s to level it off. So our window is now arched over here. Coming around the back of this apartment, over here we're going to stick a 1x2 on this existing one, and another archway facing inwards on this side. Then we get a 1x1 regular brick and one with a bar. I'll stick the one with the bar on top. That then goes at the back here. Then we get a 2x2 plate on top of that over here, and on this side we'll stick another 1x2 plate. Also, I need to go back a step. Then we stick a 1x6 plate across here. Connect the other window to the wall. Then we need a door frame, so we've got one of these thicker door frames. We're going to stick a black door into that. So give us the entrance way to this flat that's above the newsagents, and onto that we're going to stick a 1x1 round black plate to give the door handle. That will go on this side, with the deeper side in there. Then we're going to get another 1x2 plate in reddish brown, stick them on either side of the doorway. Then we have a 1x1 in tan colour that goes on, and then our longer plate, which I keep sticking on, runs across here. Just like that. Then we've got a white 1x2 plate which goes on here. We're going to stick a 2x8 in reddish brown to go across this middle section. Then we have a 1x1 there, and another 1x6 in tan colour that's going to run across the top there. Then we have this inverted 1x3. One's going to go on this pole here, and then we have two corner ones. Goes on the other poles. So one there, one this side, and we also have a 1x1 brick which goes on the end there. Then we're going to make a little lamp. So we get one of these 1x1 clear plates in black, stick that on. This is going to go on that bar that we stuck earlier into our frames. Got a little light by the door. And that's the end of bag 11. So you can see we've just built up all of this signage here, and we've started to do that front window on this side. So let's open bag 12. Some more windows in this one. So I probably start doing some of the front of the train station with this one. So again, slide that to the side. We're going to build a column to start with. So we get a 2x2 plate, and we've got one of these 2x2 round grooves on to stick that in. We're going to add another round piece on to build the column up. Then we have a 2x2 inverted piece that sits on two there like that, and then at the back we're going to stick a curved brick like this, so it looks like that. Let's put that to the side, then we build another one. So 2x2 plate, another 2x2 round, stick two of those together. Exactly the same with the inverted piece, followed by one of those curved pieces. Another one. And then these two are actually going to go on the balcony side here. So they're going to go 4 studs over on this side. And then we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 between 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So just by the staircase on this side. Again, slide that to the side. We get another 2x2 plate. Add a 2x2 brick, normal one on top of that. Then another one. Then we've got another one of these curved pieces somewhere. There it is. Goes on the back. Then we'll stick a 1x2 plate on the front. Then we've got two 1x2s with grooves on that go on top of that plate. This one's going to go in the middle between our 2 columns, so it's going to go 4 studs in between over that way. Then we're building 3 of these next things, which essentially are the windows. So we're going to stick a couple of 1x4 plates together like that. So I'm going to do that a few times, 3 times. Then we're going to get our black window frames again, stick our gold inserts in. A lot of these, 12 basically. So we'll arrange these in 2x2s again, like this. Them on again, so another set, then we'll do one more. That's our 3 windows. Just got to flick through these instructions. Bear with me a second. Nice if there's a quicker way of skipping through these animations. So when you build 3, you don't have to go through each individual build. And so, of course, these are going to sit in between our columns that we've got built here, and they go with the windows facing inwards, if you like. So on the outside, they look like that. Inside, getting that look. Then we get a 1x1 brick and a plate, stick them together with the plate on top. It's going to go over here. Then we're going to get some 1x2x2s. One goes there. There's the other one. And the one goes at the end here. Then we have a long black plate that's going to run across our windows there. And then we have a 1x6 which is going to go across our windows there. That's a 1x1 goes in that gap there. Then we're going to run some 1x2 with sliders on. These go just above the windows. So we've got two there, and we've just got a regular 1x2 plate goes on. Another couple of 1x2s with sliders above these windows. And then what's here, we've got a 1x8 which is going to run right across those windows. In front of that we're going to put a large archway here of those windows, and then on top of that we have a 2x8 here, and then a 1x4 runs across the corner bit there. And we're going to come around this side, start working on this section here. So we've got a 1x6 black tile that goes on first, followed by a 1x2 rounded ends, and then we've got some dark red semicircle bricks go in. One goes there, one goes here, and at the end we're going to stick a 1x2 plate. Then we have a 1x6 brick in tan goes in there, and another one next to that. Then at the front here we'll stick a 1x2 by the doorway and a 1x1 next to that. Then we have a longer 1x10 to 12 plate runs across here, and then we're going to stick some 1x1s on the end of each of our plates, that is, on the end of our 1x6 bricks, similar to how we did the other side. Then we're going to build 3 again of our launchers here. We're going to go again into our Technic bricks with a cross. I'll go in the gaps between our 1x6 bricks. I'm going to go in this end. This end and down here like that. Then we're going to build the corner structure here again, similar to what we did last time. So we start with a 1x3 plate, going to stick a 1x2 brick in, then we stick a 1x3 at a right angle, 1x2 plate goes into the base, another 1x3 going across, inverted 2x2 somewhere, then we have a corner brick goes on top of that, and a 1x2 regular brick just behind it. We'll stick a 1x2 and a 1x1 there. Then with that done, we'll stick that over in this corner. outside of our door. Then we get a 1x3 plate and a brick. Set the plate to the bottom of the brick. Stick another 1x3 brick on top and another one. Then we're going to stick some 1x1 plates at each end of that. Hey Brandon, welcome to the stream, that'd be good. And then that one's going to go just in between over here. And then we'll do the last corner piece here again, which is another build out. So it's a corner brick. Going to stick a 1x1 plate into that on one side. Then we'll stick a 1x3 plate underneath that. We'll stick a 1x1 there on that stud that's overlapping. 1x3 goes across there, 1x1 onto there, and then we'll have a corner brick that goes on there. Then we'll stick a 1x1 on the ends and a 1x1 plate on the end of that there, like that. And this is going to go on the other corner around near our pole. Then we're doing our 8 windows again. So you've got the black frames and the gold inserts again. So 8 of these. So with those done, how are we arranging these? Hang on, flick through all this. So again in 2 lots of 2. It's going to go on the side that we've just put gaps into. So again arranged in a 2x2 formation. Let's see them. Facing inwards here. So end up with them facing that way. Then we're going to add a large archway here to this doorway, 2 of them next to each other. Then we've got our 3 1x2 round ends which are going to connect again to our wall and the poles that we've just added in. Keep them connected. Then we're going to snap 2 1x1 plates together. It's going to just sit on the back here to level this corner up. Then we get an inverted sloped brick. We're going to add a 1x1 plate on the thin end there. That's going to go across on the front there. Then we're going to stick 2x8 plate across, and then we've got a 1x8 brick running across this side. Then we get a jumper tile again, and we're going to stick one of those little pyramid pieces on it as we move around the front. And again, we're going to stick these on the 2 scrolls at the front. And we've got our little architectural detail bit that's going to go in front. So we've got our 1x2 followed by a log brick, followed by another log brick, followed by another 1x2 plate on top. Then we're going to stick 2 whirling bricks on top of that, and then we'll stick our ingot across the front, and then a 2x2 plate at the top again. This is going to just snap to the front corner here like we did on the other side. Then we'll run this longer brick 1x10 across, and then there's a 1x1 that's going to go on the, there's that there. And we've got our inverted pieces again that go on top of our poles, same as we did on the other side. Then we get a red curved piece like this. We're going to stick a upward facing bracket in the middle, followed by one of these large round tiles on the front, and then get to stick a round sticker to end of dark ages. End of dark ages there. That is going to go on the inside above our doorway where we put the two dark red pieces earlier. So opposite side, see if I can just show it to you. Opposite side of where we put the newsagents, you can see the dark of ages, which is the entranceway into the bar area there with a round sign. Then we're going to do our ticket board where we've got the countdown times for our trains. So we get a 2x8 here. We're going to add this modified 2x2 on. Two of these like this. It's going to run across there like that. And we're going to add a 1x8 black tile across the top. Then across the top we've got our stickers. So this one's going to go on that 1x8 tile which says departures and arrivals. To look like this. And then on each of these we've got our little countdowns here to Brixton, Brickster, Yellow Brick, Brickadilly, a few other places. There. We've got trains departing to Studgate, Studdington. Nice nod to the other train station. So there's our countdowns of arrivals and departures. Then on the back, if we flip this over, we're going to stick some 1x2 plates with clips on the bottom there. And then there's supposed to be, which it seems to be missing, but maybe I have a spare of one. There's supposed to be another 1x2 black plate. That's supposed to go on that side, but I don't seem to have one, which is great. It's annoying. There seems to be quite a few missing pieces in this set, but I do have a 1x1 in black, which I can use. I've probably got another one in here somewhere in my spares. Yeah, we'll use that instead. So there's our sign. This is going to go on the inside here where we've got this bar that we've stuck in going on, so we can clip it in here. And we can have it at an angle looking downwards for folks that are coming in, so I'll lift it up and if it stops being blurry for you. Come on, you can do it. Focus, focus. There it is. So you can see as people walk in above the doorway, we've got the little countdowns of departures and arrivals now, which is nice. And then, see, I've got a spare one of these left over. Where have I missed putting that in somewhere? Oh, I bet it was down this end. There's a gap there. sure about these instructions. We don't need that. Ugh. I'll do that. Put that back in there like that. There we go. So bag 13 next. A few more flowers, some more construction to do. Looking again at the front of the train station here. Yeah, Brandon, all the new sets coming out on Wednesday again. I said I get the Tudor corner. I might get the Chinese New Year Lucky Cat too. I've got the Diagon Alley miniature one. No, I've already ordered, that's been shipped. Right, so starting off at the front. Get a better view of it here. So we're going to start off over this side. We're going to start with some 1x1s with thick rings on. We're going to go on each corner here of this above doorway. There's the other one. And this side, this here. And then we're going to put a 2x6 plate across the middle of the doorway. Then we have a 1x6 plate that's going to run across the back of that, and then in the front we've got some downward facing 1x2 light bluish grey brackets, which is probably for some sort of sign that we'll stick on at some point. That goes in there. Then we have 1x3s that are going to run on each side away, and then followed by a 1x2. Then in the middle here where we've got these brackets, we're going to stick some curved, one of these pieces here, which is going to go on each side. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is, staring me in the face, and that goes in that side. Then we're going to add some plates on top here, so we get some 1x3 plates go each side. Then we have an upward facing bracket in light bluish grey. It's going to go in the middle. Then we're going to run another 1x6 plate across the back to level it all off. Then we have a 1x2 plate that's going to go on the back of our upward facing bracket here. We have some more of these of our pyramid style bricks that go on each end this side. And if I can find the other one, there it is, go on this side. Then we have a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1x10 plate that's going to run across the back there. Then we've got some more curved pieces that go on top. See them somewhere, there's one. So one of these goes on there, and then one on the other side. So one of these on this side, and then we've got some 1x4 light bluish grey tiles that go, one goes in this side, one goes in this end. that. Then we're going to slide this out of the way, and we're going to build 2 windows, or window boxes with windows on. And they start with a 1x4 plate in tan colour. Need 2 of them, so where's the other 1x4? There it is. And into those we're going to stick some upward facing brackets, again in tan colour. There's one. There's another one. And then another one here. This is where the window boxes are going to go, using these brackets. If I can find the other one, there it is. So they're done. Then we're going to stick some reddish brown brackets facing the other way, like that, and there'll be have a 1x2 in the middle to connect them. Do that again. One there, one there, one in the middle there. We've then got these reddish brown curved bricks which go on the front. Then we do our windows. So again we've got the black window frames with the gold inserts. Lots of windows. Going falls as usual. Do one more. Goes in there and in there. Do. Right. Then we'll stick these onto the tan coloured parts. And then on that front upward facing bit we're going to stick 6 green plants like this. And we've got some red flowers to go on top, so at one end we've got these larger flowers, then we have the smaller ones for the rest. And then this is going to go on this end down here, like that. Then we get 2 1x3 bricks, going to snap them together, followed by a 1x2 with a clip in black, goes on there, then a 1x1 plate next to that, and then a 1x3 plate that goes across the top. Then we'll stick a 1x1 brick on one side, and that's going to go next to the window we just inserted with the clips facing inwards. Then we get another couple of 1x3 bricks, snap them together. This time we get a 1x1 with a single clip. Get 1x1 plates each end too. Followed by a 1x3 plate that's going to go across, and a 1x1 brick just just a regular one. It's going to go top of that. It's going to go the other end here, again with the clip facing inwards. Then we're going to stick our other flowers in. They're going to go down this end. Skip through these in. So give you a view of what the front is currently looking like. We're building it up. These flowers here and then this detail on there. Next up we'll build two columns, I think. So we start with these jumper tiles, 1x3, so we're going to stick a 1x2 plate into the middle on those studs. Then we get some 1x2s with the grooves on, facing downwards like this. Then we get these corner pieces here, add them to the top. And then where they've got two studs at the top, we're going to stick a 1x3 plate across. And then these are going to go, come back, just going to sit in these three studs at the front here just to give us, again, some facade of a bit of detail. It goes on each side over there. Again, two more of these, which are another set of 1x3 jumper tiles. This time we're just going to stick some cheese wedges back to back on these studs. Give us this pointy look like this. And I think these are probably going to go on the scrolls at the front. Slide this back in. These are going to go on these scrolls just at the front here. Cap those off. Then we have a shallow archway here. That's going to go across the front of our windows there. Then we have a 1x1 with a stud on it, which goes next. Followed by a corner brick, which just wraps itself around the back there. Then we're going to stick a 2x8 plate across the top, followed by a 1x2 on the end. Then we've got a 2x3 here and there, and a plate, and they go on top. Then we're going to get a couple of 1x2 with these clips on, and we're going to add those golden tusks or tooth pieces facing different directions on there. These are going to go in the middle of our archway there. Then we do basically the same on the other side, so we have a shallow archway that goes in on top, followed by a 1x1 with a stud on the side next, and then a corner brick wraps its way round. 2x8 goes across the top, and a plate and a 1x2 on the ends. Then we'll get our 2x3s here. we've got our clips, 1x2 clips with the teeth pieces going in above. I'll show you what this looks like in a second. Then the front is now building up like this. Next up, again, 2 of these, so we get two 2x2 jumper tiles like this, and then in the middle we're going to stick a gold flower. And these are going to sit on those 1x1 bricks that we put in place earlier, just above our pillars. Then we're going to stick the Brick Cross station sticker on, so we've got the 1x6 in white here, colour sticker. That's then going to go, I'm guessing, on the bottom row above the doorway. So you can see the Brick Cross sign there. And then just above it we're going to get a yellow here, and we're going to stick one of those Lego train symbols on it. Just goes above there like that. Next up we're doing 9, so it's 9 windows, so this time it's 9 clear, the gold inserts. Hey Manal, welcome to the channel. Hope you're good. So just putting these trans clear ones in. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then sit in a couple of pairs, so 4 lots of 2, but then we have a single one on its own, and these are going to fill up the gap we've got here. So we'll stick 2 lots of 2, in the middle we'll have a single one on its own, then another set of 2 there, so looking like that at the front. Then in that gap we're going to stick a clock face. So for the clock we're going to get a Technic brick 1x2 with a cross section in, plus a 1x2 plate we'll stick at the bottom. And we've got another couple of these black 1x2 plates stick on top. We have a 1x3 gold rod there that will stick into that hole. And then we can stick our circle piece in there, followed by a 2x2 round with a hole in the middle that we clip in. And with that in place we get this disc here. We're going to add a clock face sticker to it. Like doing round stickers. 12 o'clock up with the right way round. So it goes in there like that. Then we're going to stick some Technic clips on to act as the hands for the clock. And we can put them to whichever time we want to put them to. And then with that in place, that's going to sit on top of our gap with the window there at the front. So now we have that clock face just above the entranceway to the train station now, so people can see if they're late for their trains. Then coming back round on this side, we're going to add some more plates and tiles over here. So for this, we're going to stick a 1x3 tile across there. We then have a black cheese wedge that we'll stick on the end there. And we're going to run a 1x6 tile across there. Then a 1x1 goes in the middle. Another 1x6 goes across. 1x3 on the ends, cheese wedge on this one, and across the back we put this long plate in, and then we'll finish off with a white 1x1 plate on the end there. Then at the front or the sort of end here we stick a 2x3 on each end, followed by a 1x2 here, another one over there. Then we're going to get a 1x2 with a rod on it, and then into each end of that rod we're going to stick a gold 1x1 round plate. Then we get a roller skate in gold as well, and we stick a 1x1 with a clip on it. That's going to hang on the middle of our piece like that, and that's going to sit in this gap here above the window. Then we'll stick another 2x6 over the top of that, and a corner plate on top there. Then with that done, as we move along here, we're going to stick a 1x4 with studs on the side above the doorway or the window, followed by a 1x2 plate. Then we have another 1x4 there with studs on the side, plus we stick another 1x2 plate in. Then we've got a 2x3 with 2x3 there. We do our 1x2 plates here and here. Then we're going to do a downward facing bracket, and we've got a printed clock this time. So you might have to stick the same consistency. That's going to go in the middle here. Then we get our 1x2 with the rods on again. Do exactly the same thing, stick our 1x1 rounds into each end. Then we get a roller skate with a clip on it. Stick that into the middle. Goes above our doorway. So at the back, it's now looking like this on the balcony area. And then on this side we do the same sort of tiling we did on the other. So we have a 1x3 tile in black at each end, 1x6 runs across here, 1x1 here, and then our cheese wedges go on the inside. We also have on the outside 1x2 plate there, another one here, leave two studs there, put a 1x1 plate in. Then we're going to stick a 2x8 plate down here, and then we have some curved pieces. So we have a curved piece there, one here, and we've got these three little semicircle pieces that go on to this section. Another curved piece there, and another slope piece just on the end. Gives us a bit of architectural interest there. Then we've got a handlebar, and we're going to stick a gold clip on to it like this, and then yeah, get a 1x1 with a clip. Add a silver dish to that, and a clear 1x1 round plate into the middle, so a bit like a satellite dish. It's going to go into this handle piece. It's probably a light, isn't it? Yeah. And then that's going to go into this clip here, shining down to the entranceway as a light. And then this time we get one of these lampshades with a 1x1 with a handle on it. That's going to clip here as a speaker, I guess, for the announcements that are coming out to tell people to get their trains. And that's the end of bag 13, so bag 14 now. But we've got some roofs going on now into some of this. Some more flowers too. Also need some oversized parts for this one. So now we're going to build the top over here of the bar that we've got, or the restaurant area over here. So it's going to be a separate piece that's going to clip in. So the base of which is this larger plate here, and we're going to start with this larger, was it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2x10 that would clip onto the end here, and then the other end a 1x10. Just goes in to start us off. Then we're going to run these 2x14s. I did get the spare brick from Lego, which is good because now we need it. It didn't take that long to turn up, which is good. This is the piece I had to use earlier in the build, which should have been white, so I used a black one. There's that. And if we flip this over here, we are going to add some tiles and plates to the edge. So start off here with a 1x4 plate. We've got a 1x8 there. I'm going to stick a 1x2 tile in black. Find it first. There it is. Whoa. It's on the ends. Then we've got a 1x8 tile goes down here, and a 1x6 tile somewhere in black. And on the other side we have a longer plate. It's down there. It's just all levelled off there. Then we're going to get some jumper tiles in dark bluish grey. And these are going 3 studs over from the side, 3 in here, 2 there, and then over here we've got some 4 up from the bottom and 2 over. So going there. I'm going to stick some stand blue chairs either side, 'cause you can tell this is where the tables are going to go. And our tables are going to consist of a dark orange log brick, which will stick into a 2x3 plate in the middle. Then we've got our 1x1 there, it has a pink flower in it. Just want to check to make sure if I do this to both of them or if it's just to one. No, to both. And another pink flower goes into that. Then go into our jumper tiles like this. We then get a 1x1 round, and we're going to stick a 1x1 brick with a stud on the side. It's going to go down this end here. Then 3 of these next ones, which are basically just some 1x1s paired off. This. And one more. These are going to run down the edge here, so we've got 4 stud gap in between each of these. Then we're going to get 12 panel pieces, these trans clear ones, so continuing that kind of conservatory feel. 2 going in there. 2 over here. We've got all around the edge essentially. And then we're going to have 4 running across the end. And last one just goes on the end there. So we've got continuing that vibe going up. Then we're going to run some 1x2 clear plates on the end here. We've got 1x8 plates in black running down here, and then another couple clear 1x2s on the ends. Then we have these large trans clear curved pieces, and we go on top of those plates we just added at each end. And then we've got some longer panel pieces here for this end. Then we have a 1x1x5 which goes in this corner. And we're going to put some double cheese wedges across here. So we've got 1 stud in goes there. I think 6 actually, not 5. Then we leave a 1 stud gap. Another 2, another 1 stud gap, and stick another 2 in like this. This is kind of what we've got going on so far. And then we're going to build a curved roof that's going to go on top. So to start us off with that, we get a 2x16 here. We're going to stick some modified 1x4 2 stud showing each end. And across the middle every 4 studs. So we've got something like this. Then we're going to get 2 1x8 plates, run them underneath. Then we get some 1x4 tiles in black. They're going to go at the back here in between each of our modified bricks. Then we get these 4 large curved pieces, and we're going to add a 1x1 black tile to one of the studs on top, closest to the ends. And then these are going to clip to the bottom of our modified pieces like this. Ooh, flimsy at the moment. We've got this curved roof going on there. Then we're going to do 6 of these next things. So we get the 1x2 plate clip here, stick a curved dark red piece on, and then we're going to stick the window piece on like that. So we've got 6 of these. One more there. So there's our 6. Give the instructions to get the 6 done, and then these are going to clip into the gaps here, like this. So we'll be able to adjust glass pieces. Level these up to form that sort of glass roof, and underneath here we're going to put some trans yellow pieces which will slightly act as looking like lights on the inside, but also make sure that all this doesn't fall apart. In the right position. Goes in the middle like this. And with that done, we can of course stick the ends of the black pieces into the frame. And then glass pieces, if you like, can just rest against the cheek wedges. So that one doesn't want to sit in properly for some reason. That's weird. I think it's because of the panel pieces, maybe. Yeah. So there we go. Just need to push those trans clear pieces in a bit more. So there's our conservatory or greenhouse type thing. Then we're going to get some 1x1 upward facing clips and just add them to these 2 studs that we left earlier. And they're actually facing different directions to each other. And we're going to add some foliage here. So we've got some green stems, shoots facing outwards. get a leaf piece here, add a smaller leaf to the ends. Then we've got some lighter or brighter green leaves to add. Dark green piece goes on here, shoot goes on the end, pink flower goes in here, that we stick on the 1x1 brick like this. Then this end we're going to add some dark red curved 1x1 semicircle bricks. Just facing down before I smash it to bits. So they go on the end there like that. That's where the other sign's going to go on, so we get an upward facing bracket and these two curved bricks. And we've got our large disc again. This is where our end of Dark Ages sticker goes on. There's our sign again, goes on the ends. And with that done, we can hopefully add it on top of our restaurant here. So there we go. So now our conservatory, if you like, has got the top glass on top, and we can access it from the balcony over here with the doorway as well. We've got a minifigure as well, so we've got some purple pants, so she's almost singing here, some large hair. She's just going to be positioned actually down the bottom here according to the instructions, just hanging out outside the bar. Oh, sorry, you can't see. She's just hanging out down on the cobbles down here. I think she's a busker actually, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I think she is, and I think we'll do the microphone stand for her now. So we start with a 1x1 round plate, add a telescope on top, then add a Technic clip on top of that, and then we can stick a microphone piece in the top there. It's going to be just in front of her, so you can see her there busking outside the train station. And then we get a T-shaped bracket here, going to stick a curved piece into one side, then we stick a 2x2 in there, and then we have a 1x1 round there, so we've got a little speaker that she's got as well, so people can hear her singing. And then we're going to do a bus stop sign that sits here. So for that we start with a light bluish grey dish, stick a 1x1 round plate in, followed by a 6 length pole. We'll then get a 1x1 red brick, stick another 1x1 on top and bottom here, and then unfortunately, or fortunately, we've got some bus stickers that need to go on. Doesn't actually match my bus stops in Bricktown, but we'll suck it up. One on one side, one on the opposite side. Goes on the end there, says our bus stop there, and then we're going to stick a clip here with a tile on, a white tile, and of course on that's going to go the buses that stop here. here. We get a W5, a 9 and a 2 1 1B, so that goes in to there, and then this bus stop just sits on this jumper tile at the front. So that's the end of bag 14, bag 15 next. Some more tan bricks, so we're going to be building up a bit more detail. Go on the front, I guess. And we start here with 10 windows needing to be filled in to start with. These ones again are the trans clear glass pieces. And there. Seven. With trans clear pieces left in the bag. Add these on. So that's the 10 windows. Oh, I'll put through all these now, bear with me. And these are going to go, one set are going to go across the top here, a bit more height to our front entrance way, there, and then the other 5 are going to go on the back, facing the other way, so across here, in this black area here. Like that. Then at the front here, again we're going to do a 2x6 plates here, 2 studs from the ends, followed by a 1x8 plate across our windows there. The back. Also, missed, we'll stick a 1x1 brick on either side of our windows. Side and this side. And we're going to stick a 2x2 plate sort of in the middle here, and on the other side as well. And another 1x8 plate on top of the other one in the middle. Then we've got some curved bricks here that are going on the middle piece there, followed by some regular 2x2 tiles that just go in the middle, and we do the same pattern on this side. Then on each end we're just going to get some curved bricks again, add them back to back. Give us that round look. Goes on each end. Ooh, it goes on there. And then we get these two large archways, and they're going to go, or one should I say, goes in the front of our windows to give it a curved look. So, just so you can see where we're at the front now, got it looking like this. Then we push this to the side. We're going to get these 1 by 1 by 2 by 1 1/3. Add a 2 by 2 sloped brick to the front. 2 of these, and then on the end of that we'll stick a double cheese wedge. Which is just going to continue that slope down the front. And then these are going to go essentially either side of our large archway we just pushed in. Oh, it's all around. It needs to go in that way. That goes. Oh, where's that? Goes in on that side. Then we're going to get these large gold pieces here and a paddle, and we clip this thing on the paddle, and then on the end we're going to stick a 1 by 1 round on the front. That's going to go at the front on this side. Then we do the same on the other side, the other way round, flip some this way. Another 1 by 1 round. Goes on this side. And we're just going to cover those up, so we have a 2 corner plates in the middle here like this, with a regular 1 by 2 tile goes in between them, and then a 1 by 2 plate goes and covers this up here, and this on this side. Then in the middle we'll stick a upward facing bracket just behind our tile. And then another couple of 1 by 2s on the side here to level it up. And then we've got these curved bricks again that go on top, and we'll have 2 each side here. Then we've got these larger curved pieces, they're going to go on next. Followed by 2 more, probably missed a 2 in the back there, followed by some corner plates here. Then on the studs here we're going to get a light bluish grey piece there. We're going to stick a 1958 sticker on there, when this was built, I guess. We've got a sticker like that, that's just going to go in the middle there. Then we get a 2 by 2 plate. We're going to add 2 of these curved pieces here. So we're just going to top of our set off there. So that's the front bit done. You can see what that looks like. Now we're going to turn our attentions around the back. Do a similar thing now to this one. So we've got a 1x8 plate goes across those windows there. We've got our 2x6 here on each side. We've got a 1x1 brick next to these windows. Also have a 1x1 plate here to level this off. Then we stick another 1x8 there. We get a couple of 2x2 plates. Go over a stud. 2 from each end. Then we've got our curved bricks going on again. So we've got our 2x2 curved here going next to each other. Our 2x2 tile here. And then those 2 curved end pieces back to back this end, and then we do the same on this other side. Can't find the last curved piece. Is it in front of me or is it missing? Can't see it. I think it's missing. Oh, I've got another missing piece. That's annoying. So don't seem to have what I can see. Let's turn up in a second. The last curved piece on the end. We'll continue at the moment. So then we put the large archway in the front here, and then we'll build 2 of these again. So we get our 1x2 1/3. Stick our slate brick on. Stick our double cheese wedges on. Like that. And these are going to go each end here and on the other side. Then we've got our big blades again. Stick them into a paddle. With a 1x1 round on that. Stick this one in this side. One in the other side. Then in the middle again, same way we did last time, we're going to build out this area where we'll put the number in. So we've got the 2 corner plates there. We're going to stick a 1x2 tile in the middle. Stick our 1x2 plates each end here to cover up these paddles. Then We have an upward facing bracket again in the middle, and some 1x2 plates either side. Then we've got our curved bricks here, 4 of these going in. Each side here, and then we stick our 1x2 plate at the back again to level that off. Where does it want to go in? Then we've got these large curved pieces going on that side, then a couple more corner plates going on here. Then we get our tile again, we'll stick our 1958 sticker on there. Goes in. Then we get our 2x2, going to stick our 2 curved pieces on. Stick that on top. So that's the end of that bag. As I said, I've got a missing, fortunately that's what it looks like. I do have the missing brick there, which didn't come in. But there you go, you can see the same pattern as we've got on the other side. If I missed that somewhere. It doesn't seem to be in bag 15. Let's see if it turns up. Otherwise I'll have to ask for another replacement piece. So bag 16, I think we're going to start doing the other roof. Lots of white pieces for this side, so it's probably going to go on the other side. Going to need some oversized pieces as well for this one. So first off, we're going to build the extension of the wall. So this part here, which needs to be able to fold out like the bottom part, we're going to add to that. So for that, we're going to get 1x6 white plate. We're then going to add a 1x1 plate to the end. We're going to add a 1x8 plate to that, and then a 1x4 plate to the bottom, then a 1x6 white plate to the top, and a 1x3 plate to the bottom. Then onto that, we're going to add a masonry brick in brown colour, 1x2, then we've got a 1x6 brick, a 1x3 brick, and then a 1x4 brick going across here to start to build the wall up. Then we start the next layer with a 1x3, regular 1x2, masonry 1x2 brick, 1x6 brick, and a masonry brick at the end there. Then a 1x6, we have a 1x3 and another 1x6, then a 1x4, 1x6, another masonry brick, and a 1x3 at the ends. Then we get a couple of 1x6 plates, stick at the end here on top of each other. Then we have a 1x4, masonry brick, and a 1x3. Then we get a hinge piece. It's going to go on top here, followed by a 1x4 to level that section off there like that. Then across the top here we get a light bluish grey. We've got a 1x4, 1x8, and a 1x3. Goes in the middle there. Then with that done, bring this in. This is going to connect to the existing wall. There's a hinge there, so now that's all connected. Then we're going to get our oversized plate that's going to form the next level here of our building. And we have an upward facing bracket goes on the end there. Then we're going to have a series of some white plates going on. So we start with a corner plate. We'll then run this long plate down here, followed by some white hinges. We're going to stick in there like that. Then with it closed, we're going to add some more plates here just to level this area up. So we start with a 1x2 plate, 1x3, and a 1x8. Then we've got some 2x6s, one going across here, one down here, then a 2x8, 2x8, how does it fit? 2x4 goes in there, they've got 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, I see, that's why I had one missing, because that's not quite right. How did I mess that up? It goes like that, and this goes like that. Makes more sense. May not read the instructions properly. It goes in like that. Then we're going to add some brown bricks. So we've got this 2x6 coming out here. Then a corner brick goes in there. 1x1 in this top corner there. Then a 2x4 goes on, and another 2x6 goes down there. And in the middle here, we're going to put some red 2x4s in. And then a 2x8 runs down the middle like this. Then we have corner brick here. 1x6 goes across. We'll run this up to here. Then around the edge here, just to add some detail, we're going to put 4 masonry bricks in brown at the front, with the brick facing out. Then we've got the 1x3 brick, followed by 1x4. Then we have a masonry brick again, and then 1x6 going across. Then we've got another oversized piece. This is going to go in the middle here above our coloured bricks to level that off. Then we're going to stick a 1x8 with a slider on the front to give us a bit of a guttering effect, I guess. Then we've got some tiles. Got 1x8 tile here in white. Then we want a 1x1 and a 1x6 going down here. And you've got a 1x3 this end, 1x6 plate goes across there, 1x8 tile. Then we've got 2 white grills. Go in next. Then we're going to get 7 of these 2x2 sloped bricks. They're going to run across here to start forming a roof. That's in there, and then we're going to stick a 1x2 tile on each end over here, and down the middle here we've got another yellow and a brown piece there. Then we're going to stick a red piece in here, and then each end we're going to stick a light bluish grey 1x2. And we're going to build 2 of these next things, so we get 2 T brackets here. Going to add a white 1x1 plate to the underside. And to the top. Then it's a jumper tile that goes in to the base. And into that jumper tile we're going to stick a 1x1 plate, like a diamond shape like this. These will go on each end of our roof. Then we've got these inverted curved pieces, they go either side of those pieces that we've just added. And we'll put our other 7 sloped pieces on this side. Then we're going to run some 2x2 tiles all the way down so the roof at the top is flat. So these go all the way there. Then we've got some alternations between some ingots here. Then have some pyramid pieces. Again, so they're alternating all the way down. on the end. Then we get a 1x2 plate here. Going to stick a curved piece in there. It's going to go on this end. And then on this other end, we're going to do something a bit more elaborate. So we get a 1x2 plate. Going to add a 1x2 plate with a bar going through it. Then we'll stick these curved bricks either side, followed by some jumper tiles across the bottom here. Then a modified 1x4 goes on. Then on top another jumper, followed by a 1x1 flower, no, 1x1 just round. Then we have a Harry Potter wand in white. Take that out, we'll stick that in the top to give us a little point at the top. And then this one will sit, as I said, just at the front over there. So then our, not a bad roof, looks like that. I'll go to the wide camera so you can have a look. So you can see how that's coming together there. So it's really mainly the roof in the centre that we've got to build left yet now. We've got all the rest done. So let's move on to the next bag. Bag 17. Going to be the start of the main roof for the train station now. Just have the microphone. So we're going to build the frame of this. So we start with these Technic pieces and this axle goes in. Build an angled piece and another axle goes into that. Then another angled piece but facing upwards this time. Goes in. Another axle. Then another one. Facing the other way like this. With an axle, and another one, something like this at the moment. And we're moving downwards and down again. And it goes out. And down again. There, and then it ends again with the same piece it started, like this. Then with that done, in each of the holes we're going to stick in a Technic pin with a stud on the ends. Last one. Then we get 10 full-length rods. Let's do them in each of the pins that we've just put in. I think they're the 4-length ones. There are 3-length ones in here as well, but it's hard to see from these instructions. So now we've got all of these stuck in. Then we're going to do 4 of these next things. So we get 4 1x2s, plates like this. We'll put light bluish grey 1x2s. The rounded ends like that. Goes in there. And on top of those we're going to add a 1x2 light bluish grey tile. Like this. And then these, make all these on the instructions. These then all slide into these bars. On there. On here. On this side. On this side. And go on there. And we do 3 of these next ones. So the dark red ones. And then go into a plate. Then we put the tile on top of the plate. Do all these, and then these ones go in the gaps that we've left. And that fits in there. Now we've got something like this. And we build 2 of these next ones, which are going to go on each end, I guess, which are light bluish grey and dark red. Going into those. Then we'll add a tile as usual, but this time we'll add a 1x1 round to one end. to the ends. Ooh, disconnected. Let's that one off a bit. Let's push that back through. That's that end, and then this one. Ooh, goes through this end. So that feeds through there like that. So now we've got both these done. Next we're doing 10 of these next things, which is 3 1x1 rounds stacked together in a column. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, and then these. Boom, boom, come on. God, these instruction apps are slow. I need to skip. Maybe you can press the tick. I haven't tried it. So now we're just going to thread these onto the remainder of those rods that are sticking up. The roof is now looking like this. Then in between each of those now we get 9 panel pieces, or these glass pieces, and we'll stick these in each of the gaps. Here, and then one more. There's our glass roof forming. Then we do 3 more. And then we get 2 1x2s in light bluish grey this time. Stick them in together. Again, there's 3 of these we're making. And we get the dark red 1x2 round ends. Put them on top. And do the tick. Excellent. Then we're going to stick this one in here. One in there. And one down there. we do 2 of these next ones, which are, and 2 lots of these 1x2 plates stuck together. Basically the same as what we just did, with the dark red 1x2 with the rounded ends. Goes on there. This time though we're going to stick 2 1x1 rounds to one side, like that. It's going to go on each end. Each end like that. Then we do 4 of the last ones, which are, get a black 1x2 and a light bluish grey 1x2, snap them together. So it was 4, didn't I? 4. Then we'll put some light bluish grey 1x2s with the rounded ends on each side. That, and then on top of that we'll stick a dark red plate on top. Followed by a 1x1 round, but this time on each side rather than just 2 on one side. And then these ones going to go into the gaps we've still got left. Using there, using there. That one in there. So roof getting longer. Then we're going to get 5 of these pieces. They'll go in next, either side of these black 1x2s which are just been added. Levels the roof off. Well, that's going to take ages to build this. And then we stick another 1x3 length rods all the way across. Just those added in. And we're going to add another 5 of these, but this time the other way round, so the studs are facing outwards. Stick 1x2s in here to level this off, and then we'll open bag 18 to continue the roof. The last sets of bags now. So, to take us home, we're then going to add to the end of these rods 10 1x1 round plates. And then on the end we'll add another extra one each end. Then we're going to make 5 of these next ones, so we get 5 1x2 plates, 5 pairs of these. Of those. These then go in the middle here. Just like that. And 4 of these next things, which are a right, saying to me black 1x2 plates. I haven't got any black 1x2 plates that I can see. Holy moly. Maybe it's the red ones. I think I might have to improvise this one. It's saying black 1x2 plates, but there's no black 1x2 plates in this bag. So we'll go with dark red being black. That's such a confusing set to build with these missing bits. Light bluish grey. Don't need these in a second, so we'll do 5 of these. Of these. Okay, what's next? Then we'll stick 2 hang on a sec. I know what the crack is. Take these red ones off. It's because I'll put those extra ones at the end. theory will still work. Let's put these red ones back. Already added the black to these areas here, so we don't need to do that. So it's just the grey with these going on. And then we add dark red to the top. So we've done all those, and then these are going to slide onto here, so it should still work the same way. Goes on there. There we go. Then we're going to add 10 of these dark red 1x2 rounds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These just go on now to level all of this up. To smash it up. And we'll build 10 of these next ones, which are the 3 lots of 1x1 rounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. And we add these in line with the other ones. And then we're going to add the 9 pieces of glass in between again. Nearly there. There it is so far. And then we do 2 of these, which are these 1x2s and a 1x2 tile in light bluish grey. Then we add some dark red 1x2 rounded to the base. And then on one side we'll stick a 1x1 round plate. These are going to be the end ones. These are going to go on each end. Like that. Then 3 of these next ones, which are pretty similar. Basically we stick a 1x2 plate and tile together. And we'll stick some dark red 1x1 round ends again. And these ones are going to go in the middle here. And then there. Then we do 4 of these dark red ones. Then we'll just stick the 1x2 curved ends on each. There. We'll stick a tile on top in the middle. And these will go in the gaps left. Hopefully. Always a little tricky. And they're all in. There it is. And then another set of rods. And again, basically I'm not sure how far to put these ones in. Getting to the point now where we'll stick the other frame in the end. Yep, so building the frame again. Start with the T piece here, axle piece goes in. Angled piece, axle goes in. Upward angle, says. Downward again. Down again. Out again. And finish off with the T-shaped piece again. That doesn't look right, does it? Goes up. Bosh, bosh. Looks a bit weird to me this time, but let's go with it. And then we'll stick in all of our pins with the studs on the end again. Last one, and then this is gonna hopefully thread onto here if I've done it correct. There it is. A bit wonky there. Just about right. So this, in theory, then we'll bring back in our train station. We can then fit this, he says, in there. Fits in there like that. Then last couple of bits underneath the platform, which you won't be able to see, we've got to stick a mouse. And we're going to stick some cheese down there. Oh, just a little fiddling. And we would then attach the train tracks. So we've got some train tracks, of course, that come with it. We can attach our train tracks together. And then we'll stick some 2x4 tiles in there, and then get this bar joint on by 2 bar and ingot, stick them together. Then we can stick a Technic claw into that. And then we can attach these to the track, which will then allow us there. Three pieces of track there, I've got 4 here. So that's 1, 2, 3. If I was an extra piece of track in the set. So let's take the extra piece off, do it properly. goes in there. And this would go roughly here. And then there's some 1x1 rounds that we built into the platform, which we can just slide these Technic claws and the track into. So then we have our track attached there, and I think that's it. So that's kind of what it would look like, just connected here and over here. So if we go to the wide camera, start with the back section here. So now we've got the track attached there, which we can dismantle. You can see here as well. Excuse me, the roof is in place over this side. Put this one roof in as well on the other side. And then the front here, I'll just lift this up now. Front here we've got the busker and the bus stop. We've got that frontage done now with the flowers in the window and the clock. You can see the roof here of the newsagents. And hopefully I can still open, oh, there's the train track. I can open the walls now so you can see inside to that kitchen there and the newsagents. There we go. That's it. So let's go to the main camera. A view of it from this angle. You see how cool it looks. So there's 18 bags and 5,000 pieces. Later we've got the conservatory bar area here. Got the newsagents ticket office there with a flat above, and the main ticket hall in the middle there with the clock. And then if you tip down here you can see the glass roof which we've just put in as well. And then round the back, just to show you again, hasn't changed much from last week except for the top area which we've built out now. So as always, if you enjoyed this stream, do hit that like button so I know that you enjoyed it. We finished this set now, so watch out for the next stream, which is going to be the modular for 2025, which is the Tudor corner one. So that'll be my next stream. I'll order it on the 1st of January, so hopefully it turns up soon. If it doesn't turn up next weekend, we'll start the stream the following weekend. So keep an eye on the channel as always to see when I'll be streaming that. And if you want to, do hit that subscribe button with the bell notification turn on, and you'll be notified when I post it, so you know when to come and join me next time. So whatever you're doing for the rest of your year, do enjoy yourself. Have a happy new year on Wednesday when it comes round. And until then, until the next stream, stay safe and I'll see you then.